Hey everyone, welcome to the Tethered to Jesus Bible Study. I'm so glad you're here, truly. Whether you found this community intentionally or you kind of just stumbled into it, I believe God has you here for a specific divine purpose because He wants you to be intentional about reading the Bible. You're welcome here and you're in the right place. I started this community because I've seen over and over again how so many people want to be consistent in reading the Bible, including myself, but they continue to struggle. And it's not because they don't love God, and it's not because they don't care. It's because life is full and the rhythms of life are demanding. And unfortunately, reading the Bible often is tied to guilt instead of grace and fulfillment. I wanted to create this space where Scripture is the center, Jesus is the focus, and faithfulness is measured by just showing up again, not by never missing a day. Because the truth is, we're gonna miss some days. And that's okay. This community exists to keep people tethered to Jesus through His words steadily, honestly, and consistently. There are a few things that makes this space and this Bible reading plan different than others. First, we only read Monday through Friday. That's only on weekdays, and we only read 5 chapters a day. And that's intentional. We want the weekends to be filled with rest, living life, spending time with family, catching up if you need to, because spiritual growth should be sustainable, not exhausting. The second thing is we're all reading together. This isn't a solo challenge, it's a shared rhythm. That includes checking in daily, reflecting on scripture that you've read, and sharing insights and comments, because that helps us all stay consistent and grow together, reminding us we're not alone. The third thing is a reminder that this is not a performance space, it's a growth space. So if you're already reading ahead, that's great. But if you feel like you're already behind, don't worry. You still belong here. Hearing from God is the most important thing, and it's the reason why we read Scripture, to meet the person of Jesus. And there is something He wants to speak to you today from His Word. And finally, this community values formation over information. Yes, we will study the Scriptures deeply. Yes, we will use valuable resources. The goal isn't just to know more. It's to be shaped, to be anchored, to be changed, and ultimately for our hearts to be tethered to Christ. My hope is that this place becomes somewhere you want to return to, hopefully every day, not out of obligation, but out of a desire to dig in and grow. A place that helps you stay faithful even when motivation fades. So take your time, settle in. When you're ready, introduce yourself in the community. I'm really glad you're here, and I'm so excited to read and study the Bible with you in 2026.